So, gonna be real unprofessional, you guys. I got this book in my mailbox. Yes. I don't know if you can see this, but it says, I could pee on this and other poems by cats. And Emily Maloney got this for me for my birthday, which was fantastic. So I thought I would open with one of the poems out of this. Because I didn't mention cats at all in my bio, so I feel like this is really appropriate. Okay, this is titled, I Lick Your Nose. I lick your nose. I lick your nose again. I drag my claws down your eyelids. Oh, you're up? Feed me. All right, and now I'm going to read some really serious poems. So that was like a really great transition poem to pick. All right, Resurrecting. Call it unnatural. A phantom picks up the line. Love is how to learn to leave, like petals falling from a tulip tree. Call it intangible. Memory, thick as wool, worn and faded, unspools until it's the faintest bruise, a bleeding below the surface. Call it morning, when birds I cannot name, returning after a long migration, sing like worried apparitions, blue-winged wallowers. Call it swallowed tongue, a muffled voice recorded, plays on repeat, says my name, the time, it's dark again, says my name, over metallic cough. Call it otherworldly, to fill up unworn photographs, fragments of letters and movie stubs. All the pieces I've bitten off float in the bathtub and flake like dead skin. Call it shameful. I give birth ex nihilo, bathe you in a warm potion of oil and thyme, dress you in my own clothes, kiss you with my own mouth, show you off. Okay, I'm going to read a couple more, like, sort of about death poems. And then I'm going to read some sexy poems, because I thought, you know, death and sex and no taxes, but, like, that's kind of the deal. Okay. Playing Dead. I am but a fledgling fleeing this granite night. After fleshing my hands, my arms, my body is a rack of thistlebone. I lie in the grass beside a mound of dirt. Let the beetles crawl across my nose. I'm dead, I say, and the headstones don't move, but if they did, I'd want them to grow vines and bear a tart fruit, one that stains with every touch. It's never quiet in a grove of graves, my own breathing syncopating with cicadas, and I'm sure I've swallowed a once living thing, sure my lips parted just a little and something moved into me and stayed inside, sure if I speak again the sound will bruise every last rib, awaken what I cannot let die. I'm going to take a drink real quick. I'm really bad about like talking in between poems. I'm just going to do this real fast. And I'm also like nervous about this whole filming thing. Like I don't even want to look in that direction and pretend like this is happening, but it's happening. So I'm going to read the next poem now. All right. Final Purification. When alone, a swallowing sound can be as loud as an orchestra, and everything exists in this room where I turn pages with a licked thumb, wrap my ashy hair around my neck like a festive scarf, a loose noose too nervous to become a kindling rope. Is it too much to want past lovers to call upon me as I'm dying? For each to stand in line as if I'm made of bread and wine? To kiss a cheek, my hand, peck these dried lips? Won't anyone regret not having stroked these stocky legs, these pale breasts one last time? I just want someone to place my heart on a pyre and push this burning part of me out to sea. I make a fairly good ghost, hovering above headboards at night so that no one ever feels like I'm gone. Is that you? They whisper, and I rattle the bed slats, blow cool air into their ear. Sometimes I go down on them while they sleep, moving from house to house, wondering who misses my tender touch the most. All right, and then I'm going to read like sort of an older poem, I guess, and one after that that's much newer, because I was like, oh, I'm going to read a bunch of sexy stuff. So this is an older one. Seduction at 16. Beer draw backdrop and neon signs light up the wood-paneled walls. He's mimicking my movements, one long makeshift stare. 20 years my senior easy, and I'm grimacing through the watered down gin, my first taste of something so bold. Sorry. Okay. Hold here, he says, zipper burn on soft skin. Ice cubes slide across the marble counter, pool sticks pound against peeling paint. Every mouth is moving, mapping the night. My back against the dumpster, he dips down to eye level, grabs my gussied up face. Take off that skirt. And fuck if I want it, pantyhose pulled, the cold metal on the backs of my thighs, stench of all that's rotting hovering behind our heads. In the heat of his hurriedness, no one notices my pale, shaking legs, his near limp dick. All right, one more. Kingdom of Lust. 1. Outside of a converted church, he fills my immaculate mouth. It's that time of year when everything feels warm and wet all at once. From the arched entrance, fragments of conversation carry like a fervor of whispered prayers. Oh, Jesus, I choke out. 2. I will kiss any man who can speak in tongues, who appreciates a large ass, who knows how to use a saint figurine, who will desanctify any relic to see my eyes roll back. 3. In a rural town, I watch women fall into the arms of ushers, their limp bodies on display near the pulpit. To know the Holy Spirit, one must believe all things are possible. 4. I want to be paralyzed by the inexplicable, want a man whose touch is so sacred I cannot stand. Give me a saccharine lust I can revive again and again. Move me by any means, Father, bring me to my knees.